All right, folks, here is another real quick example program on how to use pointers in C++, and this would also work for regular old standard C. Okay, so today this is a very similar program to the 10 points for Gryffindor assignment, so if you follow this, you should be able to do that one. Let's say we had three kids, Jimmy, Ginny, and Johnny. Okay. And we're keeping track of their allowances. So at the start of this program, they each have $10. My wife would tell me if I'm being realistic, I should give Jenny $8 because women make less money than men do statistically. So just to incite a sense of injustice out there. Okay, so but I'm going to be a fair employer and give them all $10 to start with. So I'm going to start a do while loop. I'm going to have an int choice. Okay. And while choice does not equal 0, we're going to keep doing this thing. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to see out Jimmy has $, Jimmy, end line. Okay. Copy and paste that a couple of times. Jenny has, Johnny has. Okay. Oh, I forgot my using namespace standard. Okay. So we'll start by saying that now. Jimmy is kid number 1. Ginny is kid number 2. Johnny is kid number 3. Then we do see out. Adjust an allowance for which kid? Okay, CN choice. Okay. Now we also then are going to need a pointer to we'll call it kid pointer. Okay, now can't declare a pointer like that, can you? No. I have to say double star kid pointer. And we're going to start it out as pointing to null pointer. Okay. Now I'm going to switch on choice. Case 1. Kid pointer is going to point at ampersand Jimmy. Copy and paste that a couple of times. Case 2, kid pointer goes to Jenny. Case 3, kid pointer goes to Johnny. Okay. Now, what other cases do we have to handle? Well, if we didn't pick any of those kids, we need to, well, we don't do anything, but I'm going to say, create a Boolean here called chosen, and that's going to equal true. And if we didn't pick a kid, chosen is going to equal false. Why do I have to do that? Because if I just go and try to dereference kid pointer, if it's still pointing to null pointer, I'm going to crash my program. Okay. So what I can do now is say if chosen then I say adjust allowance by how much, and now I need a double variable called adjustment cn adjustment. And now, since I know that kid pointer is pointing to the kid that the user chose because chosen was set to true, then I say I can do star kid pointer plus equals adjustment. Okay. So I save this program, I run it, and let's see how this looks in my console here. Adjust allowance for which kid? Let's see. Jimmy has been a good kid today, so he's going to earn $245. Okay. Jimmy now has $12.45 in allowance. Okay. Jenny helped me clean my car, so that's worth $3.50. Okay, so Jenny now has $13.50. And what about Johnny? Johnny has been a naughty guy today. He left his snack all over the living room, so he's going to lose $1. Johnny now has 9. Okay? So you see how this program works. By using pointers, I can adjust any of the different kids, and it still works. Okay. Now let's see what happens if I type kid 4. Okay. I forgot to print an error message saying that 4 is out of range. It just prints the menu again and makes you try to choose one of the kids that's there. Okay, and if I had 0, the program ends with exit code 0. Everything is good. Okay. So if I wanted to clean this up a little bit, 2 things I would do is I'd pound include IO manip, and I would for this cout fixed and set precision 2 so that it always looks like a dollars and cents amount. And the other thing is down here under default, I would see out an error message. That is not one of your children. Or here's a great error message. You do not have that many children. Okay. Okay. End line. So let's run it again and see if my little changes made any sense. Yeah, Jimmy, they now seem to have one adjust by 245. Yeah. 4, you do not have that many children. And then 0 also says you do not have that many children and quits. So, okay. I need to make a special case for 0, I guess. But, okay. You get the point. You get the pointer. Okay. We had to create a pointer up here. We had to set the pointer to equal something. We had to make sure that we didn't accidentally use an uninitialized pointer. And then we had to dereference the pointer to make the adjustment. And those are the major steps in doing any kind of a program that uses pointers in C or C++. Okay, thank you for your attention. Hope this helps with your programming this week. And as always, stay tuned and happy programming.